This pretty good coverage is brought to you by POWERGRIP, the official retail partner of the European Pro Tour.
Hello and welcome to MDG Media's coverage of the Nokia Open 2023. This is the fourth stop on the European Pro Tour. We have round one, front nine from the MPO. Andrew Gum here, and I'm very happy to be joined by the one and only Tomi Tikko. How you doing, my man?
Hello, man. Back in the business. Happy to do this with you, man. I'm excited to see some Nokia, some beast action here. Woo!
Yeah, we got a super star-studded card. Jensen Nieminen, he's the returning champion from the Nokia Open last season. He's currently ranked 12th in the EPT standings, 1022 rated.
And the local player.
Tell us about this guy, yeah.
Aapo Karhi, yeah. He's PRODIGY player, yeah, coming from Forza, Finland. Rating 999. Oh, almost 1,000, man. After this might be.
Yeah, this is a very familiar face. Mauri, Villmann, one of the hottest players in the world. Definitely the hottest player in Europe. There you see him, number one in the EPT standings. He's got 2 wins under his belt on the European Pro Tour and also one on the PRODIGY Disc Pro Tour in Tampere.
And this guy we have seen couple times, Hjalte Jensen. The guy who we saw on he played actually pretty good in Copenhagen.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, the hole one. This is a different starting hole than you see in the European Open layout. This is the only different hole that we're going to see. It's a 115 meter long, kind of low ceiling shot with some OB to contend with. Tell us about it.
Well,
tricky one, huh?
yeah.
I guess you can shape backhand or forehand. Forehand seems to be maybe the safer play for the righty. Yes, he's going to try to work that forehand. One of the best forehand players in the business. I believe that's a Rive.
I think you can't reach the basket with forehand, so yeah, it's definitely safe play, as Aapo Karhi doing here also.
Yeah, Jesse's was just a little low. This looks a lot better. Flips up nice, gets all the way through the gap, and ends up on that right side pin high.
Oh, you can reach the circle too with the sidearm. I never seen that. I see only the backhand. I think.
Yeah, that was a pretty smooth line. Aapo's got a good forehand, doesn't he?
Yeah, if you want to attack the pin, you have to do turnover like Mauri showing us here. Oh, just got some branches. Oh, he got OB after that. Oh no, man.
Kind of an unlucky kick off those branches. He was just testing the ceiling. Didn't quite get through the last bit of it, but not the start you're looking for, I guess, with the OB stroke. Low line from Hjalte is a little too turned over, but it cuts back to the middle, and he's going to have a circle 2 look for birdie there. Yes, say flicking his slammer. That's tracking.
Ooh.
Oh, right off the cage.
He wasn't attacking that, but he just hit the cage. That was really nice outshot from him.
Yeah, almost a crazy highlight to get started.
Ooh.
Here's Mauri throwing 3. Leaks a little right, but his putting's so good, I'm not too worried. A little windy, though.
Yeah, it is. In practice round, it wasn't this windy. You know, I like to play. Oh, just a little low. I like to play on practice day. It was like perfect condition to do like everything, but tournament starting Friday, windy, you know, everywhere, man.
Yeah, sweet circle 2 jumper there from Hjalte. It's a great way to get your round started.
Oh, for sure.
Highlight putt. Mauri to clean up the bogey here. No problem. Yeah, so it did seem like the wind maybe calmed a little bit as it warmed up in the afternoon. Was that right?
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but it was like kind of same all the. It was like turning like every direction, so.
Oh,
not
yeah,
really.
The swirling wind.
Yeah,
that's the hardest.
Yeah, it didn't really end at all.
Okay. So it makes it tough on the putting green and pretty hard to get a good read with all this OB and everything too. Course playing very difficult anyway, but with the wind, I guess, pretty tough day out there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Guys cleaning the trees.
Oh, yes, it was. Yep. There we go. Good comeback here for Aapo. So we're going to see different configuration of holes here for the Nokia Open, not the typical order of layout that you see for the European Open. So from here we move to the woods. This hole will look familiar, but in this layout it's hole number 2. Straight shot, 101 meters, very steep hillside slope coming down right to left. And the basket's just sitting right there. It feels very attackable, but it's quite a dangerous green. You really got to try to stick it, and we see a lot of rollaways here.
Yeah, and definitely if you're attacking with backhand, it's more unlucky you to get on the left side of the basket. And if you're going with sidearm, I would say it's more lucky to get you to stay at the basket. And we've been figuring out, we've been thinking that with a couple of players that this hole is definitely goes more with sidearm because the slope, the hill is going like from the left to right down, so it's better for the sidearm.
So it kind of comes in. Yeah. It does seem like a lot of those flex forehands tend to stick like on the right side of the green more often.
And yes, Nieminen.
That's a good one right there.
And be the lucky one. Oh yeah, sidearm is so much.
Wow. That was fantastic. Curled up for a park job. A little bit lucky, but need all the luck you can get on this course. This one coming in just a little high, so gets chopped down and out of birdie range from there. This hole averaging 2. Yeah, go ahead.
We see no backhands here so far. There was a couple of players on my card who throw backhands, but yeah, this is definitely going better with the sidearm, but Mauri will a little too straight from him. And the average?
Yeah, just a little high. Yeah, the average is 2.92 on this one, so that makes it the 4th easiest hole. 23% birdies on the field.
2.9 and it's 4th easiest.
Yeah, it's a tough course, huh?
It is.
Yeah, there's very few holes averaging under par, but this is one of them. Yeah, 23% birdies and 15% bogey or worse. So, not too many park jobs though. Kind of hard to get it to stick right there, like yes, they did.
Oh yeah, at least one park.
I think there was 4 total. 3% of the field, yeah. Oh, Aapo's putt's just a little wide right. Might be feeling a little bit nerves. I think this is his first time on camera, or live cameras at least.
Yeah, I don't remember to see him.
Yeah, this is the first time I've actually seen him play. We've been shouting him out on a few occasions for doing something special on the live, but this is the first time we're getting a good look at him, and seems like a really great player. The forehand's really good.
Oh, for sure, yeah. He's
pars.
smoking the sidearm like back to back so nicely and so powerful. We can see actually, I think, couple shots from him. A nice birdie from
definitely.
Jensen.
We've already seen some. Yeah, that was great. Rare park job. Really nice to tap in a birdie on this one. Here we are on hole 3. Beautiful straight shot. Tunnel through this gap here. You can work the right side a little bit if you want, but the pure line is just straight down the middle here. If you can kind of maybe hyzer flip something with the righty backhand and just try to beat this stump that you're about to see right here in front of his backpack, then you can skip and slide up towards the basket for a birdie look. It's possible to get lucky a little bit on the right side. Left side's a little thicker. You rarely see anybody connect from over there, but it's yeah, just straight 98 meters, but plays more like 115 maybe. It's pretty uphill. 110 at least.
Oh, at least, yeah.
Would you say?
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
It's like similar shot as last hole, but with the faster disc.
Yeah, yeah. So just kind of trying to nail something straight and keep it pretty low if you can.
And if you're going with I like to play sidearm as Jesse here, because if you're going with backhand, there is a one died tree on the way, so I've been hitting that so many times with backhand that I think this is madness if you go with the backhand.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Mauri going high, and it bites all the way up there. Circle 2 look for birdie. Caught one of those last guardian trees, but he got an open look for it. Here's that forehand you're talking about. Shapes up pretty nice. If it can just beat that. Where's it up? Back to the center fairway at least.
Yeah, both sidearm was a little too much turn, so I got the last trees. But I think it's easier to go with sidearm because you can watch front view like the whole time.
Yeah.
So you can like
see the
aim.
gap all the way.
Yeah, you can aim and everything better.
Yeah, a lot of players seem to prefer that because you're never really turning your sight away from the line that you're attacking. Mauri for another highlight. This is what we've seen all year long, but just a little high on that one. Catches the band, and a little bit slow start for Mauri compared to what we've seen from him all season long. +1 through 3 here. Hopefully he gets the wheels rolling here pretty soon.
Still 15 holes to go, so
birdies.
No worries to anybody.
No, plenty to play. Just early round 1. All right. Big thanks to Prodigy for supporting. What's on your mind, buddy?
Oh, hole 4, 175 meters, first par 4. Here you go. Your first shot with backhand, you want to end some around here, just straight shot. And after this, I don't know, you can't attack this hole with sidearm, so you have to go like wide sidearm, of course, but it's more works with the putter shot, turnovers to the spin, because if you're going with sidearm too long to right, you ending in some crap. Like there's nothing you can do. Like
yeah, there's a straight drop off down to the lake, and it's very thickly wooded.
Oh,
Here, yes, he's trying to attack it with the forehand. Keeps it low and slides up to the sweet spot.
oh.
Yeah, you want to try to get up on that hill right where he got there. It looked a little low, but he got great ground play.
But as you see how this
Hjalte.
hole is going, you see definitely it's better for backhand. Hjalte just hit some trees. Oh, he almost fell. Man, he's good. Yeah, he's good. Just a little disappointed.
Yeah, this one's pretty tight gap. Mauri using all that right side and getting it to fade up on the left side of the hill. That's a really good shot there. Big distance.
That's perfect one. And even Aapo going with the backhand. So yes, yes. I never see the sidearm. I tried sidearm here, but it didn't work for me at all.
Yeah, Jesse's takes some pretty unconventional lines with the forehand. He's so good with the angles, and he's really trusting his forehand. But he's got the backhand power as well. He just doesn't trust it quite as much. Great scramble from Aapo. Gets him on the right side of the fairway with a chance to approach and save the par. Hjalte. Down in the rough. Going big with a roller. Check this out.
Whoa, whoa.
Still going. Still fighting. What a scramble. And it curls up back on the fairway. Beautifully done.
From down there. Yeah, there.
What a legend, man.
Yeah, I heard
that was wild.
I heard his press conference when he was speaking. He said he's like to throw many rollers, so it definitely works from him. And that was the thing I told you.
A treat today.
Yeah, that's the thing what Jesse did with the sidearm to second shot. I don't know how you can attack this hole.
Get it to check up on this green. It's such a scary green, and it drops off almost inside the bullseye there, right? Woo. Right next to the pin. That was a great upshot there from Mauri. He's gonna have a pretty routine birdie. So here's Aapo's third shot. And he's flexing a forehand with a putter nicely. Right there inside the circle. But yeah, this is a death drop off on the green. It's like almost 90 degrees straight down to the lake. Not a place you want to be if you can avoid it.
Ooh.
Oh, that one just slides over the edge. Hopefully it stays put right there. There's a little shelf that hopefully caught that one. Yes, he didn't go too far deep down either. He's actually got a little bit of a chance to save it. Not quite able to connect, but happy to see him not in too bad of a place because down there can be rough. Mauri, easy birdie.
Oh, got him. Oh, Hjalte's looking nice. Yeah, he didn't fall too much deep. So he picking up the par.
Yeah, this one averaging cleaning up there. 4.22 today, so right there in the middle as far as difficulty goes.
Nice par saves from Hjalte and Aapo. Both was second shot was amazing to attack the pin from that deep.
Yeah, those are some great scrambles, weren't they? They kicked early and they were deep down there in that rough spot. Really, really good class, able to scramble up there and save those pars. Here we're moving on to hole 5. It's the shortest hole on the course at 67 meters, but it's way uphill, so it plays closer to 100. The basket's perched up on this mound, so you got to be really careful not to putt back and forth. But this is one you really want to get. You just kind of need for the righty backhand player, just kind of a touch hyzer with whatever speed disc gets you up there.
Is this averaging easiest hole?
It averaged as the easiest hole, yes, 2.71. 50% exactly birdies, so half the field getting the birdie. Yes, he goes forehand on this. This is crazy. He's taking a harp. What a sick line, man.
He break our commentary by doing those things because we say this line is like a backhand and everything, and yes, and nope, this is for forehand.
He's a magician, isn't he, man? With those forehand lines, like he does it on holes that nobody else is doing it, and with the putter, like basically, he's got a harp and he's just throwing that like 100 meters worth of power, getting it to kind of just turn gently where he wants it. Amazing stuff. Aapo comes up just a bit short there. He'll have a circle 1 putt, but it's a little bit of a scary look. Hjalte from a knee here. Deep circle 2.
Wow.
Oh, my Lord.
What a guy.
What a gangster. He's just racking up the highlights.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got to see that again. Come on.
Back-to-back
That
circle
was more
too.
than pretty good. Look at, he's down on a knee. He just gets perfect pop from the wrist, all just spin, and just nails it right on the money. Fist pump. He's got some swagger, this guy.
That's
Oh, man.
That's craziest things. Like this basket is on the hill, so you always
Yeah.
have to put like really up. And if you're
Yeah.
missing, you're going again too far, and you can go like 3 putts at least on this hole, as we see from Aapo.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's up on that mound, and if you miss, like if Hjalte would have missed that, he'd have been way outside the circle. Mauri routine birdie there. So it takes some guts to run that, and then to nail it right in the heart. Man, he's feeling it. Hjalte goes birdie to bogey with an unfortunate roll away after hitting the top cage there on his birdie putt.
Yeah.
Jesse here for easy birdie.
Yeah, that was Aapo. And this is yes. Easy birdie from Villmann, Jesse, and Hjalte.
Yeah. Moving on to hole 6. Beautiful tunnel shot here with birch trees framing up the line. It's 175 meters. A little bit downhill and then back uphill at the end. But I guess you want your drives to land somewhere around here. If you get a little bit on the right side of the fairway, that opens up the second shot a little bit more if you're trying to attack for birdie. The green is pretty well sheltered here with all these trees, quite a low ceiling, and the hill sloping pretty steeply from right to left.
Definitely, it's better to be on the right side than on the left side, because on the right side it's more open than the left side. There's so many trees.
Yeah, that's true.
Sidearm is common
This
play
is textbook. Yep, and that's a really good one. Takes his D2 and just smashes it straight down the center of the gap. He's way up there by the Mando.
He's far away there.
Yeah. Yes, another world-class forehand player. Puts it down the middle. Can it beat this last one? But still good. It's about 100 meters from the basket, or...
Yeah, that's the distance you want to be. Just close for the trees at the end, and you're good.
Hjalte trying to lay down a crazy roller, but he squares up the first tree.
Oh!
Once it hit the ground, it curls up. Yeah, I would have liked to see that finish. The roller is a pretty aggressive play on this one. That's the tree to beat. Kicks right. It's going to be scramble mode for Aapo now. Here he is, standstill forehand, trying to keep it low, gain as much distance as possible. And wow, he's all the way up there.
Oh, it's come way through. He might be.
That was huge.
That circle 3.
Yeah. He was way back. That was really good. Oh, Hjalte burns his forehand into the ground. Cuts out. Doesn't get much distance. He's still pretty far back. I have to try to save his par with a really good third shot now.
There's
Yes, keeping it low, trying to... Yeah.
There's sticks on the ground. You saw from yesterday there was a red stick. It means that's 100 meters to the pin. And yellow ones is 50.
That's right. Yeah, Prodigy's putting those stakes out there to mark the distance. That's a nice new feature this year for the European Pro Tour and for the Prodigy Disc Pro Tour.
Those are helpful.
When you see those stakes, it's really good for the commentary booth and for the players and the fans out there. Mauri's forehand catches a guardian tree and kicks back to the open. He'll have a chance, but it's kind of a low ceiling and an uphill putt, kind of difficult to get it all the way up in there from where Mauri's at. Here we see, just going to have to put it close. Not able to get the height that he needs.
Easy jumpers from the guys for saving par. Hjalte is struggling with his par. Yeah.
Oh, he has to get crafty there with
Putting for
They're
bogey.
behind that bush.
And yes, the only birdie look we have here.
Circle 2, way uphill. Bang! How about that? Nails it. That was a really nice jumper, right in the heart.
Spectators
3 down
woke
through
up.
6. Having a sneaky good run. But yeah, this one averaging 4.28. 7th most difficult. So 17% of the field getting the birdie. Yes, one of them. Only a handful of park jobs. Kind of hard to get it all the way up there to the basket.
How many birdies?
Pretty well guarded green. There were 17%.
Oh.
So that's about 20, 22, yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's a good get. Then we move out from the forest into the open for the only par 5. It's 271 meters, OB lined, fairway right and left. Off the tee, you don't necessarily need a lot because the fairway pinches down right about here. There's some safe areas short, or if you want to try to push it and go long, then it opens back up. Then second shots, good ones get up kind of past this path here. Anywhere in the fairway is okay. Then it turns from right to left with a lot of guardian trees kind of running along this spine undulation where the basket is perched up, with OB precariously positioned behind the pin.
The second shot, you're looking for the back trees as close as you can be on the trees. At the back is easier. Your third shot would be, so it's kind of easy to take birdie if you can attack your second shot to the trees. And this is the safe play from the sidearm just to right of there.
Yeah, just getting it in play and then looking for more distance on the second shot. Now we're going backhand.
This is more aggressive play, but with this distance, if you he got the
That's
glass.
pretty close to the OB. He's just curled back inbounds.
Woo.
Really, really close to the line. Lucky there. Living on the edge.
He can attack the eagle from there.
Okay. Aapo's sidearm's leaking right, but there is some space where it opens up over there. That's kind of like a bailout zone for the forehand play. Does that nicely. Hjalte, is he going to go with the roller? Yeah, gets it down quick.
Ooh. Watch this
Kinda
aggressive play.
Spins out a little bit, but just looks like it found the OB. Maybe it kind of turned too much right there. Stood up a little bit too quickly and then burned over right. Yese with a stiletto forehand shot. Crushing it up there. Just short of that path. He's about 80, 85 to the basket from there.
At least.
Aapo with a low forehand. Skipping right up onto the path. Perfect. Hjalte going big. It's a little high. That's what I was worried about, and it kicks him OB. Well, that's... That 2 OBs for Hjalte?
I think
With OB off the tee as well, right?
I think first one wasn't OB.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I think there's a mistake on the card.
Okay, so he was safe on the first one, OB on the third shot. Or was that a second shot?
Second shot, yeah.
Well, okay. Sorry, it's a long hole. A little bit confused.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see.
But definitely you saw
Yes,
Mauri attacking the hole from the like way up. So he tried to go to the pin, but crashed the trees. He's watching for like easy upshot to get himself to pitch the birdie.
Yeah, so he was trying to go over the top and get himself an eagle look with that second shot. Wasn't able to clear the trees, but easy birdie on this one. Fantastic.
Yeah, and Aapo and yes, it little too didn't nail the shot what they was looking for.
Yeah. Hjalte with a cool skip shot puts him just outside the circle. Kind of a scary putt, but
Trying to save par from
this
there.
is Mauri. He just has this little simple pitch up to get himself the birdie.
Ooh.
Very well played from him. This hole averaging 5.78, so the most difficult on the course today. 22% birdie, so it is scoreable, but 51% bogey or worse, and there were some big numbers.
The OB lines is so tight that you can like go OB after OB if you try to save or attack or anything. So this is the hole which is going like can mess with you like really bad.
Yeah, and with the wind sometimes. Oh,
Oy, oy.
yikes.
And that's OB.
That putt, yeah, sailed over the top. Not his best effort. Not sure if the wind got a hold of that or if he just missed it way high, but he's going to be punished. Yes, say with an easy par. So Hjalte with some struggles here on this one and the last hole. In for the double bogey. With 2 OBs, yeah. So.
Mauri cleaning the birdie, please. Yes, sir.
Tap in. Very nice one. Nice par from Aapo.
That
Doing
was
a little
something.
course maintenance. or playing some music. Was that percussions or
I don't know. Have to
jingle
ask.
jangle? Yeah. Moving on to hole 8. Beautiful par 3. 102 meters. There's this inside line where the drone is flying, framed up with these beautiful birch trees. The pro play seems to be for the righty is the kind of wide forehand skip shot up to the basket where you go a lot wider over the OB and get it to come back left to right. What do you think the best line is on this one?
Definitely sidearm is working better because if you go in this line where drone is flight, it can mess up with the trees and the OBs is tight here as well also. So this is the common play for sure. There is no trees.
This is a safer line, yeah.
Yeah, line is opening so much that this is the result you're watching from.
Perfect. Yeah, sidearm, if you got the power, that seems to shape up really nice for it. You just got to swing it out wide with a very overstable driver and get it to skip back to the basket. Quite like this. Oh, it's just a little inside, though, or catches... No, outside, too wide. Yeah, hits one of those birches coming in.
If you have, I would say 90 meters sidearm, go sidearm here. If you don't have sidearm, you can play backhand, but it's not that rewarded.
Right, it's a bit more risky and touchy down the middle. But it's a little bit downhill, so you don't need necessarily a 100-meter sidearm.
Yeah, 90
You
meter.
can get there with 90, yeah, that's about right.
Oh, he slept.
Hjalte slips a little. And, okay, it's safe. Gets knocked down. He still have a birdie look from there, but seems to be a little frustrated at the moment. He had a lot of momentum after that big putt on 5, but now he's kind of flipping a little bit on the last couple holes.
He's losing it, yeah.
Yes, from real long range. Comes up just short.
Nice layup. every time
Moo.
every time I'm attacking pin from the
There's another highlight from
that was a
Hjalte.
layup. Hjalte back-to-back circle 2. That was his third circle 2 birdie. Wow.
He's killing it on the putting green.
From circle 2,
Getting
yes,
it done. Yeah, so many highlights. That's what he needed, though, to turn things around after a couple of rough holes. Gets the birdie here. This one, the third easiest on the course. Oh, great putt there for the comebacker from Aapo. 2.83 average, so third easiest. We had 35% getting the birdie here. Definitely one you want to get.
Oh, yeah.
Mauri, of course, starting to heat up for the last 5. That's more accustomed to what we're seeing this year from him.
Mauri,
He is just on absolute fire.
Mauri do what
Yeah.
Mauri does, you know. That's kind of normal. Mauri just know how to play disc golf this year.
He's a machine, isn't he? Yeah, he's just getting it done. Every round's like 1050 rated or more, it seems like.
Yeah, he's
Really reaching a whole nother level this year. He must have put in a ton of work in the off season, and he's just feeling it.
He went
Everything's
tight.
working.
He went tight with Jensen, 3 under both.
Yeah, that's a great pace.
Coming
Here we
for,
are on hole 9.
hold on, yeah, 131
Yeah.
meters. This one, you need to power to reach the basket, because many players going from the right, you see the trees on the right, you want to go up on them to spike hyzer to get your disc on the green, and you need at least 140 hand to reach the basket. Otherwise, it just lay up and clean up the tree.
Yeah. Even that can be pretty tricky. This is quite a difficult par 3. 131. It looks slightly downhill, but then it plays like it's longer, so it's kind of a strange sort of illusion there off the tee.
And there's little lake.
Like takes a lot of power.
Lake.
Yeah, beautiful water feature there. Little pond.
Yeah, with the trees, because like if you are not going up on the trees, you hitting the trees and you went to the lake, and it's instant bogey every time. So this is definitely
everything sort of felt
easier go for bogey than birdie.
Yeah, it's tough. The 5th most difficult, 3.52 average, so half a stroke over par. We did have 12% birdies, but 50% bogey or worse. So this one giving people some serious trouble.
So far, no sidearm from Jensen. Oh, he smoked this.
Yeah, he's got the backhand power. Check this out. He's going long of the pin. Not known for his backhand, but he can do it. He should trust it more.
Oh, for sure. Surprisingly good.
That was impressive, man. Yeah. Like great angle control and everything. That's a tough, full distance shot.
Oh,
This one coming in high. Looks like it's heading OB. Not sure if it. Yeah, it looks like it.
Just OB.
Just barely OB. You'll have a chance to save the 3 from circle 2. Pretty open look there. Mauri, giving it a run. That just about rang it up.
That was close. And Hjalte back-to-back, circle 2, expecting to get this. Come on, man. Oh, little.
Ooh, nice soft
touch. There.
Short.
Yeah, you can see there's a little tailwind, so that's why the disc dropped so fast.
Yeah, I just knocked it down. Yes, a little bit left on that one. Oh, he's just a little bit off on those putts. Like, that one could have stuck, but a little wide right.
That was maybe his
Aapo's really
third,
close, yeah.
second or third. Little right.
Yeah, he's hitting chains, but they're just like a little bit off.
Yeah.
They're not quite center enough to stick, but yes, he cleans up his par after a Really great drive. Going long of the basket. Mauri with the par as well.
Par here is good.
Yeah, definitely. Unfortunate bogey here for Aapo with the OBE. Now we go for a long walk over to 10. Pretty exciting action here. Day 1.
Oh yeah.
Got some pretty good scores on this card. Yese and Mauri leading the charge. There we see him bogey free from Yese. Mauri started with the bogey, but now he's picking up the pace.
You can see
Aapo a little bit slow, but keeping it together, yeah.
Teemu Talikainen is 6 under after first 9 holes. Wow, man. He's leading. Solo lead for now.
That's shredding the front 9. 6 out of 9. Wow. Great start from Teemu Talikainen, champion from Belgium. Nice slow-mo replay of that run from Yese. But hey, man, it's been a pleasure being here in the booth with you.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you, Andrew.
We'll be coming right back at you with back 9.
For sure, mate.
So yeah, see you there.
See ya.